What is going on, guys? If you are watching this stream after the fact and you're on YouTube, welcome in. Welcome to the video. We're going to do some salvaging tonight. We're going to try to check out some panels, maybe some salvage missions if those are popping. They were not popping up recently for me. So we're going to hit that up. And if all else fails, we can try some bunker missions. And we're just going to see how this game is going to be running this evening and just have some fun. So, yeah, we're going to hopefully get some people in here, chat it up, and have a good time. So let's just get into this. I'm glad these loading missions are not as long as they used to be. These loading menus, should I say. These menus are, man, they used to be just epically long, and lately they've been it's actually been loading me in pretty fast. So probably in the next, they're exactly what I was talking about, and we're in. I think we are going to have to call our vulture here. I think we're going to have to call the vulture and take her down to cruise bottle. I think I may need...
Hi, welcome.
You know what? I have some of those in my inventory. I should be able to grab them from my hangar. So I'm gonna have to call a ship. I think I'm gonna have to. I want to grab the medium hangar. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call. I think I'm gonna retrieve my C1 and then I'll lower it and grab my vulture. There's my hangar. Goal would be to hang around, I think, the ArcCorp area. I think we're going to hang around ArcCorp. See if we can fly back. And there is my lovely ship coming up. Isn't that just fantastic? Alright. I've got my backpack on. Let's get in here. Okay. This is definitely what I want. I'm going to leave that backpack on. Heck with it. But we are going to drop a couple of drinks in here. I've got everything else on the containers we don't need. Okay. I always forget that you can call those containers here and they actually show up on the side. That's pretty cool. I feel like that's something that's going to go away lately. Welcome to the stream, guys. Just getting started here. Just got in. A couple minutes now. Let me, you know what, since we have the drinks, I'm just going to go ahead and call the vulture back since we're going to do some salvage. And hang on one second. I'm going to change some settings. I need to do a quick setting here. There we go. All right, let's go. Let's call the vulture.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
So let's there's the vulture so the vulture's actually already here. Let's store this. Store my C1, and then we're gonna get the vulture. Vulture should be ready. I've got 2 abrade modules on it. I don't think they call up in here, do they? See, I still have no salvage missions, so we're gonna have to do panels because I don't have any ships. So yeah, I have salvage that pops up here. Where's this at? See, all these are at yellow. I mean, this one would be easy to do. I think we're gonna try some panels. Let's try some. Let's see if we can find some good panels out there. So let's get this vulture up.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle has been delivered to the place where it was again.
Yay! There she is. There's the old girl. Alright. Alright, guys. Turn on the lights. I really hate that the sound doesn't work every time on this. Like, I like the sounds of the lights when they turn on the... And what the heck is this? Processed foods, yeah. You can go over here because I don't need you. Is that off the... Nope. Pulled that out of a wreckage I was salvaging. We got plenty of quantum. Yep, let's go. We're good. Let's go see what we can find. Get away, pull up our gear. Alright. So we're at Hurston. I think the best thing for us to do, since we're gonna salvage more around ArcCorp, let's go to Arc 01. It's a quick jump. We're gonna go there, and then we'll refuel and do some salvage around Arc L1. I think we'll have a good look of panels there. Okay. Where is our point? Where is our jump point? Oh, come on, Star Citizen. Let's cancel. Let's go to Arc. And now it's obstructed. How about ArcCorp? Obstructed. Alright. Let's get a little distance here. There we go. Now let's see if it gives me a point. I guess I'm just not going to get a point here. Hey man, what's going on? Nope, I do not have my salvage contracts back. Not at all. Okay, let's see if we can find a... I need to find an OM point here. It's a her L4. What is that? That's Ida. Ida. OM1. Let's go to OM1. Maybe I can jump from OM1. No, I did a refresh and a cache cleanse and whatever you want to call it and all that crap, and I still couldn't get the missions to come back. So it looks like 324.1, I will have no salvage. No salvage missions anyways. I still put a ticket into it, but we'll see. I've put many tickets in the past, and I've never heard a word back from CIG, so I don't know. Can we jump to this? I feel like I'm supposed to be able to jump to this. See, like even the map, I'm not like it should give me a point to jump, but I never get my points for navigation here. So can we jump all the way to here? Does it give me a point to this? Oh, see, now it gives me a point. Okay, so we'll jump. We'll just jump to ArcCorp and then jump back to Arc L1. Ida? Yeah. Iota. Yeah. I'm sure. Iota, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's just so weird that I don't have the salvage missions. So I did find out one thing. So if I go to my contracts, right? And you go to your offers, like if I go to the unverified, I have salvage and unverified. So I have all the risky stuff, which is all at yellow, but I'm going to have to change drives to be able to do that. But yeah, nothing in regular, which is just ridiculous. I don't know. I'll have to try something later. I'm not gonna try it tonight. But I think if I get somebody into my game and they do the first salvage mission and share it to me so that I get it with them for us to share, it might make mine pop back up. That's my theory. It used to work way back in the day when we had service beacons like a year ago. Man, service beacons were my absolute favorite. I used to do evenings of just service beacons. It was so much fun. We'd go do them because they were all out in space, so we would go like shoot down all of the enemies for the service beacons, like, you know, probably the easy to mids, and then we would like loot all the bodies. So I'd have like 25 bodies in the back of my ship. So much fun. Looting the bodies and everything, where you could just drag and drop all of the into your inventory. Man, I miss that. Like physical inventory and all that is really cool. But man, in a game that just takes so long to do everything with the bugs that it has, if it didn't have the bugs and they didn't wipe, no big deal. But I feel like with all the bugs and stuff that we fight, man, just let us have the inventory for now and you know, add that back in later when everything is working. 2 cents. Just 2 cents. One-eighth? Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to fit very many gems in the 1/8. Because that would hold like what? like 100 or 200 gems maybe. So like after like 2 rocks, you would have to like get it out. Like maybe I feel like the rock has enough where they could add something to the like redesign it where they could put something on the back where it's like a 1 SCU container. So all the rocks just automatically go into like a 1 SCU container and then you can just take that off the back. Of course it would look terrible. I do like the way it looks right now. See, I got that fast quantum drive on this, and with that vulture, they've redone all of the stuff now. Now I can barely make it back to ArcCorp from Hurston on 1 tank of quantum. And I think this is only a B military. It's not even an A military. I think this is a B military drive. I'm going to have to go check out the C military and see how much extended fuel I'm going to get on that. I need more fuel in this vulture. Okay. So the question is do I need to go... Do I have to refuel at Bajini? I think I'm going to have to refuel at Bajini. I don't think I have enough fuel to make it back to ArcCorp. That's okay. Bajini's right here, so that'll be quick. Super quick. What's that? What's that little meme that always goes around all the time? It ain't got no gas in it. Alright. I'm going to try this. It has not worked very well for me in the past. But especially in the vulture. Something to do with this vulture. I'm going to try to land on a pad and refuel. Fingers crossed. I have yet to try the pad. I finally just gave up after a couple of patches. Oop. I put landing gear down too soon. Alright, let's, okay, fingers crossed. Come on. Come on, baby. Give me some fuel. Oh, yes. Nope. See? This is what I mean. Like, dude, it's so aggravating with this vulture. It's like one of the ships that is used so much across this game. And God, this kind of crap makes it so hard to keep defending it. Not that I'm defending Star Citizen. Who needs to defend Star Citizen? I almost played Starship Troopers this evening. I almost streamed that instead of streaming this, but I was like, I want to try out some of the salvage. I wanted to check out the panels one more time and just kind of cruise around now that the patch is live. I don't think I've done salvage when it's live yet. I did it in the PTU. So let's see here. Landing. Oh. See, how stupid is that? It wouldn't work on one pad, and then all I do is go up and move over to the other pad, but that pad's fine. Oh. Like, trying to teach somebody how to play this, it's just insane. I actually invited one of my really good buddies to play this, and he actually bought a starter package. He bought the Mustang. Did he buy the Mustang? Yeah, he bought the Mustang, and he got into this, and I think it was his first like 30 minutes in the game, and he called his ship, and when he called his ship, it spawned the ship into his hangar upside down. This was like back in like 3.19, I think, and when he got his he immediately refunded it. He was like, nope, not gonna do it. I was like, well, that was a good try. He didn't even last an hour. he's one of those people that doesn't put up with this. Like if you have a game out, he's one of those people that if you have a game out to the public, he believes it should be finished if you're paying money for it. I can't say that I don't disagree with that now after fighting for this for so long. I've been watching it since it debuted in 2012. Oh, that's why. Server error. Yay, we get to try our first server error. Let's see if it actually loads me back in. You know, like, there are some evenings where I've had a ton of fun playing Star Citizen. I'm not gonna lie. Like, when you're in a group of, like, 2 or 3 people, like a small group, man, this thing can be so much fun. Because it's like you can make your own gameplay. But when you're playing by yourself and you're trying to tell somebody about it, and you're like, oh, you can do this and this, but this is broken. Oh, but you can do this, but this is broken. And be careful not to fall through the elevator. I'm glad they finally fixed that, though. But I have fallen through the elevator before. Last patch, I fell through the elevator. I think I actually have a short somewhere on my channel of that. Let's find out if this is going to actually load like it's supposed to. So we're 20 minutes into the server. Let's see if it actually loads back in. Man, I don't even know what to say about Squadron 42. I don't know when it's coming. I don't actually know if it's feature complete. They say it's feature complete, but they've said a lot of things. So I don't believe anything whatsoever they say. Whether we like it or not, it's a business. It's like going to a car dealership now. That's how bad they are. I still feel like this, that people who have spent a ton of money on it, you know, people who have spent thousands of dollars on it, and I get it, and I really don't blame them for trying to defend it because they've got so much invested that they want it to be good. Because you can only play the, oh, we're still in development card for so long. Just like they said, you know, server meshing, it's going to help and make it a little better. But all this desync and stuff, it's not going all the way away with server meshing. It's not what everybody thought it was going to be. Okay, so can I can I try this again? It put me back into the server, so we're going to call that a win. Processing. Okay. Okay, refuel in progress. All right. I've got less than 600. And that's with subscriptions. That's with subscriptions. The only ship that I really want to buy, and I'll be honest, and the only reason I don't have it is because I've just been waiting. I want the 400i. I love the ship. It's just not as useful for the price for me. But I absolutely love that ship. I think it's gorgeous and beautiful. And it's probably something I would fly around all the time. I just don't know why. I guess it's a money thing. Okay, we are going to flip over here, and we're gonna try to do this since I don't have the missions. We're gonna try to go to Arc L1 to do this. I've had good luck in the past with panels at Arc L1, so we're gonna try that. Ah, you have a bunch of CCUs. Yeah, I have that app on my computer where I look at it, but I do more window shopping. Like, I want that mech really bad, but I haven't even bought the mech yet, and that's just sad. So, it looks like my game is bugged again. It will not let me go to Arc L1. It will not give me the point to Arc L1. There's Arc. There we go. A straight shot, nothing in the way. No points. I thought maybe it was like around the planet somewhere so that, you know, so every once in a while it doesn't pop up and you have to kind of go around and find it or whatever. But yeah, I got nothing. Maybe, is it by the sun? Sometimes by the sun it won't pop up. Nope. Okay, so Star Citizen says no Arc L1. So maybe Arc L2. Can we go to Arc L2, Star Citizen? No Arc L2. Alright, guys. I think what I'm going to have to do is log out and log back in since I can't... It's not letting me go anywhere. Julius, I can't even get the salvage missions to pop up, so I have no idea yet. I haven't done... I did salvaging in the PTU, and it was really good. But now that it's gone live, I can't even get the missions to pop up, so I haven't been able to try yet. This is more of a test this evening. And just to show you what I mean, I have no problem with that. Contracts, no salvage. No basic salvage missions. So they won't come for me, so I don't know. All right, I'm going to try one more time. Give me Arc L1. And if it doesn't, I'm going to go... I'm going to bedlog. We're going to try bedlogging in this vulture. That's a good test. Alright. That's enough of that. Let's reload this. Does anybody want to make bets on bed logging? Is it going to work or not work? Okay, since it won't let me see what I'm doing, I'm going to assume this is log out. Ha! Good guess. 60%? I'm like 70% it's not going to work. Okay, so I'm out. What is all this crap? Oh, that's from the other thing. Alright, here we go. We're going to go... We're just going to go best. Hopefully it puts me something different. Or at least reloads it so that I can actually jump to the points. You can sell from your ship cargo, but not the cargo storage for some reason. That's interesting. Normally, you can sell from the cargo and not the ship, but hey, I'd rather sell from my ship than actually do it from the cargo. But it's still broken. I get it. No excuses there. It's still broken. All right. We're back in the ship. We're on the map. We want to go to Arc L1. Something simple. We have a fuel tank of fuel. And nothing. This is so stupid. Like I'm really, really hating this game right now. 324.1 has been awful. And I get, like, everybody has, like, something different. Like, I feel like I need to uninstall the entire game and reload it to get it to work or something. Like, I've done everything. Let's try one more thing. Let me jump to an OM point. So, we'll treat it like it's the old map where you have to jump to the OM point to get this to work. Right? Wait, did I clear it? Okay, I cleared it. Okay, so let's find an OM point. And... Alright, let me turn Quantum's back on. Let's hit an OM point. I bet it's gonna be like the old map. Okay. OM2. That'll work. Okay. Let's go for Arc L1 one more time. Alright. There we go. Alright, we're aligned. We're spooled. But still no points. Okay, Quantum's on. Let's turn it off. Let's turn it back on again. Okay, it's not by the sun. Maybe it's by the planet somewhere. Usually it'll pop, you know, it'll pop up if you're like skirting around a little bit. You can see it pop up. But it's not even popping up, so I've got Quantum. Okay. One more time, Arc L2. Oh, hey, we got a point. We got a point. Okay, we're going to go to Arc L2. That works. Hey, Julius, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thanks for the sub. Absolutely. See you in the verse. I'll just complain and continue to play, as always. Yeah, man, that Nomad's pretty cool about the Nomad. I'm glad you got that to work. And that's why we test. That's why we check it out. That's why I was like, well, man, maybe... I was like, you need to try it. Because I have no idea. It's been a while since I've been in the Nomad. I like the Nomad. And that's all you need to rock mine. Is that one SCU container. And a backpack that can hold 100 gems. Don't forget. Don't forget your backy pack. Yeah. Yep. I knew it was going to be one at a time. They would not make it that easy. I think people would spam too much if they could do that. I'm not going to lie. If I could do that, I'd probably put like 100 Dolvine at a time in my backpack. And probably go into the elevator and drop all 100 of them in the elevator at once. That would be fun, but yet confusing. Because the only way you can pick them up is one at a time. If you drop them all at once, you can only pick them up, so that'd be terrible. All right. So, hey, we've made it to Arc L2. Let's see if we can actually find a panel. Or 2, or 3, or whatever. Since I'm at one of these places, I was just going to check the contracts one more time just to make sure. Wait a minute, we're not back into comms range. There we go. Comms popped back up. Let's go to contracts. See, we still got nothing. We still got these, but that's not helping me. Alright, guys, let's go, let's cruise out here. Let's see if we can, get a panel. So I learned something about like the scanning too. It does not like you to be in the scanning mode when you're actually hitting tab. Okay, what is this? 1750, no. I really miss the ships that used to pop up. I haven't seen a ship in a long time. You used to get like C2s and all kind of stuff. What's that? 1700. Okay. Nada. Let's not hit one of these asteroids too. That would be absolutely fantastic. Alright, come on, give me some. Okay, hang on. Here's one down here. 17. Oh, we got another one over here. What do we got? 1850. No. Come on, where's my panels? The arc points used to be so good with panels. 17. $8,000. Let's go try this. We got an 8,000. Maybe this will be something good. What is that? 19, 17, 3,000. This is still the best one so far. It's 8,000. I really, really hate that they disappear. See, if you enter scan mode, they all disappear. So whenever you see those points, I always point my ship like right at that point and just keep scanning because you don't know like when you're not there. Oh, see what I mean? Right, we just passed it. Oh, right there in front of me. All right, we got a panel. Do we have any more panels? Did I like just the one? Aw, come on. Okay, hang on. There's one right there. Okay, let's scrape this one, and then we'll worry about where the other ones are. Well, this is only a 8,000 one, so... And guess what, guys? The, yeah, my, I think the server might be going again because it will not let me activate my arms. The M key is not working. Okay, let's try this again. And go. There we go. Alright. Let's roll with this. Okay, I want my braids. Alright. We're good. We are good. I think the server is just lagging a little bit. That's all. Oh, it looked like I had some in the cargo already. I was already at 4.7. Okay, I like it. I really hope that's SMC. Because if not, we're going to eject the construction material right at the back of the ship. That might be construction material that I sucked up from a previous a previous encounter. Actually, I'm pretty sure it is. I think that was a 300i. I needed to finish a mission and I just crunched it or something like that. The good news is the material seems to come off a lot faster and you still get a pretty good amount. So that's, at least with the abrade modules. I don't use anything else but the abrade modules. Okay, we almost got that one done. Let's get these panels going. Alright, let's roll around to the other side of this. I gotta get this good stuff. It looks like this is it. It's just this one big panel and that one small panel. We used to get like 3 or 4 of these large ones, which was like super nice. I miss the ships. I ain't seen a ship in a while. Just the random ships. I still think this is still faster than, for what you get money wise. This is still a little faster than rock mining. The goal I think should always be to go from rock mining to probably this salvaging of the vulture. It's the perfect step up. I think you make about double doing this. Okay, so that I got. So it looks like that is the. Oh, hang on. We got more do I got another panel? Okay, so we got panels here. So I got this panel. So we got 3 small panels. That's all I see. Yep. Alright, might as well take it. Might as well take it. RMC is RMC. Doesn't matter where it comes from. Plus, we're already at 10 SCU, so I'm still gonna have to eject some of that construction material out the back, I think. Or maybe I'll just keep it. Maybe I'll keep it for testing so we can see the construction material price. Since I'm going back to Area 18 anyways. I mean, it's literally right around the corner. I think that's a good goal for me. I think I'm gonna save up. I really want to have a 400i in game. That'd be like one of my ultimate goals is to have a 400i. They just changed the prices before I was able to grind. You know, I ended up grinding for a reclaimer, and I don't use it as much. Wait, hang on. Did I miss that one? Is it this one? Yep, it's this one. That's the other panel that I missed. Yeah, it is. Yeah, because if you're not doing this solo and you got a teammate in game, you can really do well. You can you can have somebody come in a cargo ship and grab what you have off and go sell it, and you can just sit out here and like salvage to your heart's content, really. Hit the other night I hit a salvage mission. Well, in the PTU, when I was in the PTU, I hit a salvage mission that had like 4 SCU of quant on it, which was like perfect. I mean, it was for a vulture mission anyways. All right. So, asteroid field. Let's scan. What do we got? Which way did I come from? Wait, here's something down here. 1900. What is this? 1750. Let's go this way. All right, let's turn on. Let's go a little faster. Hey, Drakey, what's going on, man? Long time. All right, what do we got? 12,000. See, that's the one I want. That's the one I want. This one should have like 2 or 3 big panels. And I say should. Holy crap, that's a lot of panels. Alright, I'm trying to go a little slower here because I don't want to pass them. Don't want to pass them. Don't want to pass them. Okay. Going slow. Yeah, that's a lot of no salvage because they haven't spawned in yet. Okay, so no go on that. I mean, I can turn 7,600. That's Yep, no panels. I see nothing. Here, this is what's 7,600 is a regular rock, isn't it? I'm pretty sure 7,600 is a regular rock. Third person. Okay, so here's. I think this is regular. I think these are regular rocks. I don't think these. I think 7,600 is regular mineable rocks. It's got to be it's got to be 3 zeros, right? So 1750, 1900. $17.50. What is this? $17.50. Holy crap, there's a lot of stuff now. 1900. 5700. 3700. 19,000. And that's still... Okay, so none of this. Salvage, Salvage hates me this evening. Salvage is actually hates me. Alright, let's get back into this mode. Okay, hang on, let's try this. I'm gonna go really slow. I'm gonna do what Drakey said. I'm gonna go outside. When I get one. Okay, hang on. I got another one. So where was the rock? So I blew up, but where was the rock that I hit? So ridiculous. You know, I was wondering how long it was going to take for me to hit the invisible asteroid. I just didn't think it was going to be that soon. So there goes a vulture load full of... Yeah, replay that and see if I actually hit one, because I didn't see it. And when it showed my ship explode right there, I didn't see the rock where it exploded. Normally, if you actually hit one, it explodes and you're on top of the rock when it explodes. That's how you usually tell the difference. Let's see here. Let's go to custom. Let's go to undersuits. This looks great. Let's go to core. What is this one? Yep, that'll work. Let's go to legs. Those will work. Let's go to backpacks. Please tell me I have a backpack left. Do I have a backpack left? I do. That'll work. We'll throw on a gun. We'll throw on an attachment. Then let's go to a helmet. Everybody needs a good helmet. I'm actually, it looks like I'm running low on helmets. I do not want that helmet. Where are all my helmets? Oh, there they are. Never mind. Just kidding. That looks beautiful. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright. So did you replay it? Did you see that? Did you actually see the asteroid? I'll probably end up replaying it later too, but I'm gonna have to. Love it. Salvage runs. Let's see. I usually make like on a typical run. I don't know. They're 14.49 or something like that a box. The Vulture holds 12 on the cargo grid, so you can kind of do the math. You can fit, so it's 14, I think it's 14.49, and then you can fit people can fit more in there, like 25, 26. I normally net around 23 boxes of RMC in my ship. So 23 times 14.9, that's usually what it is. I don't know what the math is on that. But if you got a calculator in front of you, yeah, full. I usually hold 23, 24 boxes completely full in the Vulture. You know what? I need to grab something real fast, guys, before I head back to the tram. I want to grab a, I need to grab some ammo. Like, I have all the guns here, but I don't have any ammo for them. So we're going to make a quick little ammo run right here. $3.22, sounds about right. Yeah, I mean, if that's what the math, yeah, that's about right. 23, 24 boxes. A Vulture. You won't regret. I can promise you, you won't regret buying the Vulture when the game works. Like, if you're like me and your missions aren't popping up and stuff, I don't know what to tell anybody. Like it's a lot of fun when your missions pop up, but you can see I've got hauling and everything. But you should get a basic salvage mission where you start with like an arrow. So I got nothing. I got these. I got these missions, but no regular salvage missions, and I don't know why. I had them in the PTU, the game went live, and I got nothing. You clipped it and put it on Discord? Okay. Well, did I hit it or no? I don't even have Discord open right now. I got so much crap running at the moment. Let's see here. I need... Are you serious? My ship fell apart just cruising through space? That's fantastic. Cradle, I haven't seen a dead ship in like 2 patches, so the answer, I mean, I don't know how to find them. They used to be all over at Arc L1, L2, all the arc points they used to, or all the Lagrange points they used to be in Miner's Lament everywhere. I have yet to see a ship. I don't know if they're just not spawning in or what, but I haven't seen one. I mean, maybe somebody in chat is able to salvage them, but not me. I cannot believe my Vulture just fell apart and killed me. That's ridiculous. inventory. Oh, oh, got it. Area 18. No, I want it to go to. I want it to go to Area 18. Fine, fine. Can I buy 5? What the? This game is killing me tonight. Absolutely killing me. Man, if you're seeing dead ships, like, lucky person right there, because holy crap. Okay, backpack, miscellaneous, cruise. Can I quick buy it? All right. Can I buy ammo? My guy's gonna thirst to death, but can I at least grab some ammo? Oh, thank God. Let's buy some FS9. So we have that. I haven't stocked up. Normally I do this like the very first day. I like stock up on all the ammo, so I don't have to like rebuy. I just have it on my inventory all the time, but I just haven't gotten a chance to do it. Holy crap. That's a lot of money. Let's not do that. So one magazine for the railgun now is 6,541. That is insane. Try hitting up research areas in the cargo factory. Yeah, I'm a big time salvager. It's like my main game loop, but I've had so much trouble with it.
Hi, welcome to the store.
Ooh, it actually let me buy that? Nope, transaction error.
If you're not seeing something, you might want to check out our Spectrum selection.
Okay, can I quick buy it? Did I pick it up? Oh my God, this is driving me insane today. Give me the bottle. All right. There we go. About freaking time. Okay. We're good now. I made a wrong turn. I took a wrong way. How about we get a 1 SCU container here? I don't know if I have any containers. How about I get a container? And since I have the armor on, we could hit up a bunker. Salvage isn't working tonight. It just ain't. I mean, I can give it one more shot, but I don't think salvage is going to work. I may try it one more time, but since I have all this stuff, at least I have the ammo now, so I can do it straight from my inventory, which is fine. I just want to make sure I have a container. Okay, container. Here we go. Give me 2 of them is fine. Yay. Okay, we're good. We're out of here. Attempt a full run in the Vulture. I'll give the Vulture another try as long as my ship. Apparently, my ship fell apart and killed me. It sounds like a Star Citizen thing. I do a full. My plan was to do the missions. I was gonna start with the missions, do the rep, get up to the 50K missions, and then, you know, see what cargo we find on board and all that stuff. But I don't have any missions, so only so much I can do there. I mean, I could put my stock. I can call the ship. I can put my stock drive back in the Vulture, and we could head over to Yella. And if I go to Yella, I should be able to find one of those missions, so we know that will pop up, and at least you can see how much it sells for, which would technically be a full run. So we could probably do that. Or I can pay for the illegal ones. I don't really care. I should make my money back, so it's not that big of a deal. So if we went here, we went to salvage. I'm not doing a cutter. I'm not a saber. No, a vulture maybe. No, a vulture doesn't have that much. See, like if I could go to do this around Yella, that would be fine. I could totally scrape up an Andromeda. So maybe we'll try that. Let me claim my vulture. And I'll try it. I'll have to put the stock drive back in the Vulture, because with the drive I have, I'm not even going to be able to get there. I don't even know if I'll be able to get there with the stock drive now that they rebalanced everything in this patch. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but like all the fuel stuff seems to be a lot different than it was last patch. It seems different than it was in the PTU. Come on. Let's roll. Is it Utini? Utini, if you're still in the stream, man, thanks for subbing. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. The Star Citizen, yeah, that just happened. Yep, that just happened. It's there's a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of people really upset with it. I mean, I know that I think a lot of people probably bought that mech and everything, but I think every single patch there's less and less people playing until server meshing and more players hit. But so yeah, let's throw 1,000 people onto a server with the exact same bugs. It's just, I don't know. You'd have to get me into like a room and like sit me down and draw it out and explain it to me, like why they're doing it the way they're doing it. I think the question is and for those of you who are watching, what do you think? What's your opinion on this? Do you think there's a line that Star Citizen is going to get to or cross, whether it's a time like a year from now, or if it's a point where, let's say 4.0 comes out and 4.0 isn't all it's cracked up to be, right? Is there a point, do y'all think it's going to get to where people are actually going to bail on it? They're going to stop, like completely stop playing, like Star Citizen is actually going to damage itself, let's say. Honest question. Oh, look, a rescue beacon. I haven't seen one of those in quite a while. My hanger, extra large hanger. They need to deal with bugs. But, okay, so, and that is true, and I agree with you. But their argument to bugs is always, well, we don't want to squash all these bugs because every time we add new content and we add new stuff and we update the game, the bugs just come back, or it creates all new bugs, so that they end up fixing the exact same bugs.
Welcome to the ASOP
I don't really care for that argument. I say fix it so we can play it. Like, have some dedicated teams that's all they do. But what they, you know, it's connected. Like, there's so many different teams that do, like the guy was talking about on the list, what was it, the ISC or SCL, where he was talking about the ATC, like, kind of coding is like legacy, and it's really hard and nobody wants to touch it. I'm like, okay, well, fix it. And he says they are, but then it comes back to, you know, soon. Okay, we're going to claim this.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
And yes, we are, because we're going to get the money back. So we got 3 minutes for our vulture. 3 minutes. And I've got water in my backpack, so we're good to go there. We're not going to die. I think we're good. My guy looks like he's ready to go on a bunker raid, but we're going salvaging. That's okay. Man, guys, I have to actually work tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it. I've got like a month and a half left of this crazy schedule that I'm on where I don't get to do a whole lot. And then I get to go back to my normal schedule, which is like 4 days a week. And I'm so looking forward to it. I want to go back to where I can like stream some on Fridays. It's like relaxing to get up Friday mornings and either do videos or stream. I like doing the videos too. Streaming, I'm just kind of getting back into. I don't really want to stream a whole lot of Star Citizen when it's like this, when things are all broken. But I do like testing stuff. Like last night we did the stream and it was a fun. We got to test all this rock mining stuff and people had some good ideas in chat and we were trying it all out and it was good times. It was fun. I really want to. I plan. So this week, I don't know what day it is. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I plan to stream some Starship Troopers. If y'all don't know that game, Starship Troopers. It's called Starship Troopers Extermination. It's the first-person version of the Starship Troopers, and it's absolutely fun to play. You don't have Star Citizen graphics, but man, it's fun, and you get to kill real bugs. You don't have to deal with them inside here.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Let's see. 50 seconds. 50 seconds.
Goodbye.
You know, some of the times the graphics, just like some of the little things, they just blow your mind. Like when you're standing here watching the stuff come through the vents. It's just like awe-inspiring. But then you realize you have this beautiful world, but you can't really interact with it, right? Okay, so you can go to the elevator, but there's all this cool stuff, but you can't, you know, nothing, you can't really do anything with anything. Like, I wish you could, like, be like Starfield and pick this mop bucket up and, like, move it and put it inside your hangar and stuff like that. And I get that the hangar stuff is supposed to be doing more with that, but the fact that you can't even set guns on table kind of,
Welcome to the
I'm like, why am I going to set stuff up if I can't set it up how I want it? So hopefully maybe in the next patch or maybe server meshing will help a little bit with the desync. They said it's going to help. They said it's not going to cure the desync though. Okay, so okay, so I got the ship here. Let me look at the I need to do the drive, guys, if we're going to go over to Yellow to do some of this. Okay, so Vulture. Is it systems, right? Systems, quantum drive. I have the siren installed. So the siren is a, see, it's a military bee. This is a military A, but you don't have any fuel here. So what is this? A civilian B? And the Goliath is a C industrial. I think this was the original one. I think I need to put this back in so that I can get back, so I can actually fly. It'll be a little longer to get there, but I'll be able to actually do something. Okay, so let's call the Vulture now. Let's see if we can make it from here to over at Yella. Okay, retrieve. All right. Contract available. We need to talk. No, we do not need to talk. Am I going crazy, or is that a service beacon? That's that guy's medical beacon. Yeah, medical rescue. Man, that excited me for a second. I was like, oh, service beacons. Let's go get in the C1 or something and go shoot down some ships. There's my little baby vulture. I could have pulled out the reclaimer, but that would have taken like all night for me just to get over there. And I don't want to run around that much. All right. We're about to be off, guys. Just gotta run my little poor guy's heart out to get to my ship. Let's go. Let's check. Let's take the back way. All right, guys, we're good to go here. We're just gonna fire this baby up and make our way. Pull some landing gear up. Alright. Let's let my ship not kill me this time around, maybe? Up, up, and away. Yeah, I think we're just gonna make our way over there so we can get over there near Yella, and worst case, if the missions aren't working, then we'll just go to like Miner's Lament and check out the salvage there. I think there'll be more panels there. Hopefully anyways. Okay, we're online. Now the question is with the stock drive, can I actually make it to Crusader? Yeah. Yes, I can. So why would it give me, like, why didn't it? Oh my God, Star Citizen. Jesus Lord. Everybody's like, oh my god, the map. This map is just as bad as the other map. Alright. Let's go to an OM point. Is there an OM point I can find? Arc. What is this? Stanton. Pyro jump gate. Mike L3. Give me something. Wait, is that it? Here, OM6. There we go. Let's see if we can haul butt over here. Alright. Let's try this now. There we go. Alright. Now we're off. Now we're cruising. Hey, at least I have an empty ship now to work with. Empty ship is super helpful. We'll see if we can't do a full load and load this thing all the way up. So would any of you guys that are here be interested in checking out the checking out a stream if I did some Starship Troopers like this week, maybe like Tuesday? Mondays are super busy, so I don't know how I'm gonna fill after work. I mean, I may could get on for maybe like a couple of hours, but it's probably gonna be like Tuesday or Wednesday. I also play a bit of No Man's Sky too, so I've been considering that as well. As well as a new game that I've been checking out called it's called Space Rain. I've been thinking about picking it up. It looks a lot of fun. Something different. It's kind of like an indie developer. I'll tell you what, I have the fuel to do this. But good lord, this is a long trip. Maybe I should have tried that civilian B drive. Oh well, we're on our way now, so it is what it is. Hey, 317 was an amazing patch. Actually, 317 was my favorite patch. All the patches, 317 through like C 317.1, 2, 3, and 4, those are my favorite patches. Like even still up to now, even without all the extra stuff that's in the game, 317 was my favorite. Man, we used to do, like I said, we used to do all those service beacons and have a good time. There was so much less desync. Oh, those were the days. Even 316 wasn't the worst. And then 318 came along, and it's just kind of been, like, wobbly ever since 318 hit. I hear some people were liking the 321 patch, the 321, 322 patch. People were liking that. Hey, dude, I understand that, man. Work is insane. I do turnarounds, so I work 50, 55 hours a week, just my regular job, so I completely understand work. You don't have to worry about doing a day in 318. You never would have even been able to log in. It took forever to log in. Man, this is a long trip. See, this to me, this part of the game is insane. Like, this just blows my mind. Like why would they want to make something? Why would you want to traverse this long, right? Like, I get that, like, you want to upgrade your drives because it makes you go faster and all that kind of thing. But, like, minutes, like 4 and 5 minutes, like, I get going from maybe like 2 minutes and then you upgrade and now it only takes like 30 seconds to 45 seconds. Like, I get that. But, like, I would have loved to have been in the meeting when they decided this was a good idea. They really need to scale the times down to make it more fun. Somebody said at one point that they did it so that, you know, you could traverse and you'd have time to do things like around your yeah, exactly. Whiskey breaks, exactly. They said that you could do things around your ship. What are you supposed to do in your ship? You can't even do anything anymore. I'm afraid to get out of the seat half the time because I'm afraid I'm going to fall through the ship, especially in the Vulture. You go down that ladder, you got a 50-50 shot of falling out in space while your ship stays in quantum. And I always wondered about that. That's something I would love to test one day. If you fall out of the Vulture when it's in, does it actually make it to its destination? Need to get somebody to pick me up one day. I need to jump out of it and get somebody to pick me up one day and see if it actually keeps going. I imagine it does. All right, we're making some time here. We're getting close. We're like, what, we're at like 10 out now? Close to 10 out? Yeah, 10.9. All right. So just a couple minutes, and we'll be there. This was a long flight. I regret that drive I put in. But it gave me all my fuel. Look how much fuel I have. I don't have to worry about the fuel anymore. I guess that's the sacrifice. But still, even with the fastest drive. So with the fastest drive, if I would have put the military A or the military B in the Vulture, I don't have enough fuel. I don't have enough fuel to fly from ArcCorp to Crusader. I tried that the other night with this drive in here, and it won't let you. So I would have to go, I think a military C, like, barely makes it. But still, it's like a 5 or 6 minute flight, even with the military C. It's just insane. Yeah, Jess, we'll have to try that. We'll have to try seeing if the ship actually continues on its path. I imagine it will. We'll use that for a test. Maybe that'll be a fun short. Just bell out the back of it in quantum and see if if I can find it. I think finding it would be the issue. It should give me a marker though. I hate you, Scott. Wait a day. Is it good yet? So, you missed it earlier, Scott. My Vulture actually killed itself. That's the best way I can put it. It's the best way I can put it. So apparently my salvage head fell off and hit the ship, and my ship exploded. Somebody clipped it for me, but I'll have to look at it or this evening, a little bit later. I'll see if I can make it into a short or something. Because that's just hilarious. Nope, Scott, my salvage missions still haven't loaded up. I tried everything. I just brought you 5 pounds of Rubino's beef, 5 pounds of Polish sausage. Not a super fan of Polish sausage, but dude, the 5 pounds of beef sounds amazing. I'm a huge meat person. Love it. So Jess cooked me some awesome spaghetti earlier. Just thought I'd say that. It was good. It was good spaghetti. Yeah, I put in a ticket. For the, I guess you're talking about the salvage? Yeah, I put in a ticket for the salvage already. On the issue council? Sure did. But I've put in tons of tickets in the past. Nothing ever actually happens when I put in the tickets, so I've never had anything fixed. Not since 2016 anyways. Okay. So let's do this. Let's check our contracts. Still no salvage, not even all the way over here, but if we go to unverified, click this. Okay, look, we got a Valkyrie cleanup. Where's this at? How about the Valkyrie? What do y'all think? Let's do. Oh, look, a Starfarer. Oh, that's really big. That's really big. Let's try a Valkyrie first. All right, Valkyrie. Surrounding yellow. All right. So we're going to jump. You should sign the email Ollie43. That's genius. Love it. I think if I was trying to buy a $1,000 ship and I couldn't, I think they'd answer me. I'm not even sure if they'd answer me then. If I'm being really serious, honest about it, I don't know that they'd answer me then. So, this map is just absolutely foobar. Look, it's giving me the point. It's trying to take me straight through the... Oh, good God, I don't even... Alright. Alright, guys, I got a 50-50 chance of dying right here. Okay, that's OM5. I want to go to OM5. Just say you want to buy the executive package with every shit, but then you want to have the salvage fixed first. Dude, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I have hope that one day, but hope, you know, like everybody's been talking about it, you know, hope is actually starting to fade for a lot of people. I usually, honestly, when I'm not playing and I'm just like in a group and I'm just having a good time, I'm not even like recording or anything like that. Like making your own gameplay, I have fun with the game like that. Okay. You guys are seeing this, right? Like, where the hell is the ship? I don't I don't see the ship anywhere. Where's the ship I'm supposed to salvage? Oh, wait. Is that it above me? No, that's just an asteroid. A big honkin' asteroid. Oh, look, there's the point. Thank God. I'm like, where is the yellow point? I mean, I think that's all we have left. I think anybody, that's all we have left. It's like I said, my thing is I think people who spend a lot of money, I think, defend it a lot more because of the money. I feel like if that same person maybe only had like a couple $100 invested in it, they might not defend it as well. And I don't blame anybody at all. Like if you've got a lot of money, hell yeah, you want this game to be good, and I don't blame anybody for wanting to defend this thing. Like, and it doesn't bother me at all. Like sometimes I want to play it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes, and if I don't, I play so many other games that it doesn't bother me. I'll go play No Man's Sky. That works just fine, and I have a great time with that. There's a ton of other games. A ton. All right. So we're just gonna that's not a cargo ship, so we're gonna just scrape this. Right? Right. Dude, everybody has complained about that outer space. So I can never understand. Why don't they just change it back? Like, the consensus in the whole community is that it's not liked as much. So, like, why don't they change it back? Like, I don't like, why would you want to not do that? I don't know. You know, it's like I say, at the end of the day, I'm not in those meetings. I don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe it's a different skybox that they're trying out, you know. They may be doing it just for testing. They may be testing it for another system, and, you know, they're not going to tell us that because they don't want to let us know that there's another system they're working on. So there's all these freaking, you know, it's the lack of information that makes it seem so bad. And trust me, I'm gonna be the last person to try to defend, but I don't mind saying that because if this game goes away tomorrow, I'll be fine. And that's kind of why I have the attitude I have towards it. It's not going to bother me if this game goes away. I'll play other games and move right along, and there'll be another game that probably comes out like this. Like, somebody will see the success that it had, and they'll try to do something else and maybe make it work. So that's a little bit of a little bit of why I'm kind of still around and still playing this. Plus, sometimes, like, when the game is working and you're just doing these basic things like salvaging and you're just chilling, and, like, a lot of the times when I'm not recording, like, I'll have music going or whatever the case is. It's kind of like playing the space version of Power Wash Simulator. I mean, this is exactly what this is. Thanks, Cradle Man. Hey, thanks for stopping in. I really appreciated it. Had a good time chatting for sure. I do have some regular salvage videos on my channel where I do salvage and do a whole load, I think, so feel free to check them out. This Valkyrie has a lot more material on it than I thought. I didn't realize it was... I mean, I knew it was big. I just didn't realize it was going to have this much material. I thought it was going to be a little smaller. It said 6K, so I was thinking it was going to be small. Hey, man, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Really do. Thanks for the support. Thanks for chatting. Please, if you see me streaming again, hop in. On some of the videos, I don't know if I have a link to it in this one, but I have a link. I have a Discord if you want to chat anytime. I'm always around. You have a good evening. Putting that work in. Okay. So let's go ahead and get these wings. We've almost got 5 SCU. Let's get these wings going. Alright, let's go down a little bit. Let's get this wing. Cool, we got 6 SCU rolling. That's not bad. Maybe by the time we finish the other side, possibly. So we at least might get 13 SCU for sure. We might be able to fill up the back of this bad boy. I mean, I got 48 minutes left, so we're in good shape time-wise. I mean, the Valkyrie's not that... Oh, hang on. Almost made a boo-boo. Almost made a boo-boo. Let's grab this engine real fast. Okay, so the wings are pretty much done on this side. All right, let's keep salvaging here. I can always, I mean, if I have to, I can always just crack this to finish the mission, you know. Gym reviews, man, so I'm not a developer, but I know what goes into it, and I know, like, from a design standpoint, like, how much it takes to make a detailed ship, especially one that you can walk around in. So if they are making this so that we hate it so people will stop, They're doing a terrible job, and that would be counterintuitive to them releasing the stupid mech that everybody ran out and bought. So, I don't know that I believe that. Do I believe they are going to milk this for every dime they can possibly get out of the backers? 1000%. Whether we like it or not, this is business. Not only are we backing for a game for them to make, they have done it under the umbrella of we've got to build the tech. So not only are we backing for the game, we're literally paying for them to develop tech. So they're developing software and stuff that they're going to sell for probably millions of dollars that we're paying for by backing this game. So are they smart? Dude, they're freaking geniuses when it comes to that. We're literally developing the software for them that they're going to get to sell. That has... So is it going to make the game better? Maybe. That's yet to be seen. I've seen no sign of it making the game better. I see a very empty game. I see terrible server performance, terrible desync. I mean, I think there are more people who think, in general, I think there are probably like total across the entire gaming community, not just Star Citizen gaming community as a whole. I think there are more people who think that this game is a scam than it's not. I think, yeah, I mean, I'd probably go with that and say that there's more people who think this game is a scam. But I'm talking about the entire gaming community. But here's the thing. If they ever finish this, if Squadron 42 happens to come out and it's good and they use a lot of more of that tech and put it into this game, like the MFDs that are coming that were a direct result of, say, Squadron 42, if that is actually true, and that's the thing for me, like when 4.0 comes out, 4.0 will be a make it or break it patch for me. If it's good, I'll continue to play, and if it's not, I probably will very rarely touch Star Citizen after that. I mean, there are way too many games that are fun to play. I may pop in, check the patch out, see how it's going, but... And it's like I said before, other than streaming and just playing around and testing some of this, am I going to sit here and do this right here that I'm doing right now time and time again to, like, try to save up to buy a ship? No, I'm not doing it. I'm just having a little fun, relaxing night, and probably the rest of the week I'll probably play a lot of other stuff. Like I said, I plan on streaming some Starship Troopers later this week. I'm hoping like around Tuesday. And it's fun. And and even though it's still alpha and a little buggy, it's not game-breaking buggy. Like, you can still very much play it. And it's a lot of fun. It's hilarious too. Bugs in green space? Yep. It's about... That's... You know, that's what we got. Unfortunately. I'm not gonna lie. I would love for you to see another video, for you to make another video on how much of a scam it is. That would be awesome. Be awesome. I bet it'd be a highly watched video. You need to put that. You need to put that on your list, Scott. I think we need it. I think we need another one. Why it's so bad from Scott. All right. I think I'm done scraping this. No. I need to finish this. I need like point. Oh, what am I doing? I'm going backwards here. I needed to go down. I need like point. There we go. There's the material I need. I need like point. Oh, and I'm 1% away anyways from finishing the mission. And it's full. Okay, so why isn't the mission finishing? Like, it's at 0%. Star Citizen, come on. Do I gotta scrape a little more just to get past it? Just, I'm not sucking anything up. It's full, but there it is. It must have had like 0.02%. Okay, so that mission is hasta luego. Okay, I want to get out of this trespassing area so that... What is this? OM6. I don't want to jump to OM6. Let's just jump to yellow. And then I can get these boxes. I can get these boxes stacked. Alright. That way, if I do fall out the back... What do we got? Ejectocito. Auto eject. Eject. So, I have 13. I'm going to have 13 SCU here. But somebody said that it's not. So if you put this in your inventory, you can't sell it. That doesn't seem right. I'm going to have to test that later. Since I'm going to have more in here than before. I might have to do one more hopper full of 13. And then go back. At least make this worth it. Yeah. But what do you think about 4.0 and what they've even said about it since then? Like, they basically said, oh, basically in just roundabout words, like 4.0 isn't going to be all we thought it was going to be. I thought 4.0 with the meshing, because the way they brought it out, I thought it was going to cure all the desync, right? I thought it was going to cure all the AI and everything. And not that it isn't going to make it better, but the guy literally said it's not all going to go away. So we're going to play this game till the end of time with all this desync, so the person that's running in front of me will be there for like 10 steps and then disappears for like 10 steps. So it's going to be like that forever. Like, how are they going to... And then they go into, oh, well, it's hardware issue. Well, I got a pretty decent rig. It ain't from my end. And I play with Jess, and she has a decent rig, and it ain't from her end. We're not like lagging because of hardware issues. I mean, we're both running above 30 frames per second, but we're still desyncing all over the place. That's what lowered my hope when they started talking about that. I was like, what do you mean it's not gonna... I thought that was the whole point of server meshing. I didn't understand that at all. So now it's like, after 4.0 comes out, if the desync is really still there, it's like I'm gonna wait. We're really probably not gonna play a whole bunch of this. I'll probably do stuff like this where I'm just like testing it and see how the game is going and stuff like that, and see how see how the development is going. Okay, box, stop glitching. Okay, that should have been 13. Okay, that's 13 right there. Yeah, Scott, I fully agree with you, Scott. It does feel tiring. And think about it. So when 4.0 comes out and they have static, by the time they have dynamic, I mean, what's dynamic, like 2 or 3 years away? You know, it's just. But that goes. So I don't know if we're Scott. I don't know if you were in here earlier. Like I asked a question, and for you that might be now, but as a community, where do you think the line is for like the community in general of where this game, people are gonna finally be like, okay, this is a scam, like for real, like they're not gonna release this, they're not doing what we need them to do. Like, is there a line? Is it gonna be when 4.0 comes out and it bombs? Like, where's that line at? I mean, it's like they've gotten away with so much. I don't feel like they're going to be able to continue that forever. There's got to be somewhere where everybody's going to be like, yeah, this is ridiculous now. Like, one person I was talking to, I don't know, like a couple weeks ago, they think, even though we're pretty close to that, we're only like 2 or 3 years away. Like, they think when it gets to year 15, it's going to hit that ridiculous point. But my thing is if they release Squadron 42 and it's decent and it's decently good and it's a success, I feel like Squadron 42 is gonna buy them some extra years. Yeah, Jess, it's the bunkers. The non-reactive AI. The static meshing is supposed to help with the AI like that in the bunker when you're static like that in one place, because that whole bunker is going to be underneath one server. So, you know, that should help. So even though I did that mission, that salvage mission, it still didn't help me with my other missions. You think Pyro in Squadron 42 will give them a decade? Man, I don't think so. Well, you know, now that I say that, Pyro will buy him some time. Pyro will buy them a lot. Pyro without server meshing would buy them some time. If they just put Pyro in like a completely different server, so that like when you like did the warp, it like just changed you to the server or whatever, and just ran two different servers like that, I still think it would buy them a ton of time. Stanton bought them a decade, yeah. You're right. And it's sad when you think about it. Starfarer cleanup. I can't crunch a Starfarer. I can't do it. I got a core, a reliant core. A risky, okay. What is this? A fighter? Where's this at? Yella? I'll pay 25,000 for that. To grab another 13 SCU. Or at least I'll get a little bit off of this. Where's this at? Let's do this. That one's not bad. And we're already so close. Okay. Okay, I'll go to OM5. I got you, game. Chill. I felt Stanton got them a decade, but there was a lot of development with other stuff that came along with Stanton. Now that the base gameplay is there, the base game loops. I guess when all my regular Star Citizen videos stop doing so well, I'll start doing the bad videos. do the scam videos. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't know. I don't mind No Man's Sky just because it oh, Jesus. Almost blew that. I don't mind the graphics. I don't, and that's just because it's just a change. I like the change when I from playing this, and I think those graphics is what allows them to do what they do. I still like No Man's Sky. Hey Scott, have you tried that game called Space Rain? Have you tried that yet? It gives me like a Battlestar Galactica feel. So I was just kind of curious if you had tried that. I might have asked you that yesterday. I don't remember. I slept since then. I was just watching another video of it today, is why I asked. I was like, man, it's piquing my interest. Didn't grab you. Yeah, I want to watch some videos. I like the videos that I were watching was people that had been playing it for a while. I want to watch somebody play it like from the beginning, and I want to see what it looks like when you first start out. I think that'll be the telltale for me whether I want to try it or not. I think like the fact that Homeworld was such a disappointment to me, that really let me down this year. I was really hoping Homeworld was gonna be like awesome, and it just wasn't. And it depends on the game. I don't play a lot of them. I mean, other than like some shooter games, like like the Call of Duty style stuff. I've played some Apex Legends and stuff like that, but as far as like fantasy, like not a whole lot. In the past, I have. I used to play a lot of like Battlefield 42 and stuff. Sins of the Solar Empire 2. I don't. What about graphically? I feel like graphically, Homeworld is way better. But graphics aren't, as we know, graphics aren't everything. You have a beautiful game, but if it ends up not being fun all the time. Okay, we got that side. Let's roll to the underbelly. I haven't played Sins of a Solar Empire 2. Obviously I watched some videos on that. Okay. I'm gonna watch some videos on that. I just wonder if Homeworld 3 is going to be able to redeem itself. They have a whole bunch of patches that are scheduled to come out, like a roadmap, and I'm just wondering. Jess and I are still trying to play some Astroneer. Right now, we have accounts, and our accounts were on PC Game Pass, and for whatever reason, we cannot log into our Astroneer game. So we're gonna try to, when it goes on sale again, we're gonna try to grab it on what do you call it, on Steam, and see if we can play it off of Steam. Because right now we're not able to connect to each other. We can play, but we're not able to play with each other to connect to the game. So hopefully we're gonna try to resolve that later. We've just been so busy, we haven't made it around to that yet. Yes. Falling Frontier is going to be... I hope that game is as good as what it looks like. It looks absolutely amazing. Okay, so we finished that mission. We've got about half a container left on this. I wonder if we can find one more just to go ahead and top this ship off. I mean, we made the trip all the way out here. Might as well grab the last one here. Let's see here. Salvage. Let's see what we got. We got Scorpius. That's in yellow. We got a Terrapin. 350R. We got the Starfarer. So the Terrapin is about the... Let's do the Terrapin. My bad. Dude, it's 1.1 meters away. Oh, that's MM. What's this? M4? Yeah, I watched videos on you know, a game that's out there, I think, what's it called? Is it called Fleet Command? I think it's called Fleet Command. And that game, like, it has so much potential. Like, you're controlling, like, a small fleet of ships, and you're able to change all the weapons and everything. And, like, if you're using a ship that has a railgun, like, you can actually see the railgun go through the ship and out the other side, and it actually damages components inside the ship. So if they hit, like, your ammo rack, like, one of your guns may lose the ammo to fire, and just stuff like that. And it's just freaking crazy. I mean, they've got a lot of work to do on it, but from what I've played around with it, it's fun. It's a little slow, but like, you can rotate your ships and face your ships so that when you're in a battle... Oh, we're 6.1 away? Yeah, there we go. I was trying to jump. Yeah, I'll have to get you the name of that game. It's worth you taking a look at least, you know, taking a look at some videos on YouTube or something like that. The Terrapin doesn't have it doesn't have cargo, so we don't have to worry about that. All right, let's go in. Let's see if we can get just a little bit more material here. And if we fill up, we'll just kill the... I'll just crunch this to finish the mission. I always forget the Terrapin's a little littler than I thought. I'm hoping this ship will give me enough to fill up the hopper here. I'd like to get 13 SCU in that thing so we can so we can boogie, because I want to go. I want to head back to the R-Corp area. All right, let's scoot around to the other side. There we go. Falling Frontier really needs to be the game that I hope it is. I mean, it's time. I think we're due for a really good space game, another space game. It's like, how do you feel about Elite Dangerous? Because what's weird is it works. You know, what the game is works. So I guess if you like the game, it's great because it actually works. What's weird is like playing Star Citizen, you know, you get these moments where you're like this, as you're just by yourself and you're out here and it's like, oh man, this is fantastic, you know, I'm doing some salvaging. And then as soon as you get back to like some city or something and the bugs start kicking back in, it's like, oh crap. You were a beta backer for Elite Dangerous, and they have just never delivered on half of the content it was supposed to. See, I don't. I be realistic on Elite Dangerous. I don't have anything to compare it to because I never followed along with it. Like at the time when that game came out, like I didn't have the time to do like sim games like that, and I was playing more stuff like Call of Duty and you know that kind of stuff. So, like, I think I downloaded it. So I got 9. So I finished another mission. Man, I just wanted to fill it up. 9. I need like 4 more SCU of stuff here. What do we got? Here's an Inferno. That would fill it up. You know what? I'm not gonna spend 25K on that. We've got 9.3 in the hopper. I'm gonna roll with that. I'm gonna say we're good on that front. Scott, that's actually pretty well said, man. That's, you know, none of them does everything. Like, there's other stuff out there, like, what's it called? Like, Dual Universe. And, like, one game that I wanted to get into so bad, and even to this day, I want to get into it, but I feel like I just don't have the time to invest into it to do what I want to end up doing is Space Engineers. I thought that game would be so much fun because you're actually designing all the stuff yourself, and I don't feel like I have the time to invest into something like, you know, like that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that I would need a lot more time than I have right now. Spooling up. All right. Seraphim Station. I've got to get fuel. I'm gonna take this back to Area 18 to my persistent hangar to do this, so I don't have to worry about time and all that stuff. But I want to top off on the fuel. I can probably just try landing on a pad again. The pad actually worked for me this time, so. Why did it stop me way out here again? You know, it did this on the first map, so why is it still doing it on the new map? Killing me. Alright. I just realized I don't know where the pads are. Are these the pads? These are the pads right here, right? Yes. I see pads. Yeah, the one to the left will be the one that doesn't work. Because that's how we roll in this game. Refuel quantum. Alright. Loading up on some fuel. Don't want to get stranded. Alright. Nice. Very nice. Alright. So I got a little bit of a trek, guys. We're going to head back to Area 18. And I got a really slow ship drive. But that's okay. Because I'll get there and I have fuel. What do you mean it's obstructed? Bull crap. Here. Now is it obstructed? Did that just say 9 minutes? There's no way it's going to take 9 minutes. If this takes 9 minutes, y'all better start talking in chat. This is ridiculous. Because 9 minutes is a long time. This is when you need like the music playing, but every time I touch music on YouTube, I get some sort of copyright thing, even though it's not copyrighted music, so I don't even try anymore. It's ridiculous. Alright. Well, looking at how slow that little, we'll call it the timer, since it's the distance, but this is going to take a minute or two. It's crazy. You gonna play PoE 2? And no, Jess, I'm not going to sing. I'd have to charge too much if I sang. What's Scott? What's PoE 2? I'm sure I know what that is. I'm just not ringing a bell at the moment. Oh, Path of Exile. Yeah. No, probably not. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the maybe on that. When my schedule change, so in a month and a half, my schedule is gonna change, and it's gonna open up some more time, and I may do some extra stuff, or say do some extra stuff. I may finally get to try some extra games. There's some smaller stuff out there that I want to play and try. Like Jess and I found a couple of games that we want to play, but nothing channel related. Nothing that would be worth channel related type stuff, but just kind of for just fun stuff for us. But we need to I need to get that time. I could literally have a month and a half left of this, and I gain like so much more time back. Well, I gain a whole day. Like you can ask Jess, I've been getting up at like 6 in the morning just to be able to keep up with some of this stuff. Just try to make some videos that I enjoy doing it, but just to have the time to do it. So get up early. I guess wasted time is a wasted opportunity. Yeah, yeah, full pots of coffee. This morning, I think I was like staring. I think I went to bed last night at like 11. I think I get done streaming around then, and then I was just staring at the ceiling at like 5:45 or something like that. I think we got up at like what, 6? Just a little after 6. We got up. I was probably drinking coffee probably by like 6:30. Yeah, exactly 6. Oh my god. So it's been a long day. I mean, 12 hours later here. We got up and we meal prep for lunch, not meal prep, but meal prep for lunch. Made lunches for the week and cleaned, and man, this weekend it was busy. Productive but busy. Yeah, my alarm clock goes off at 4:15 every day. Chris Roberts appreciates your commitment. If we're being honest, Scott, if I probably wouldn't touch this game as much if it wasn't for the, doing some YouTube. I like playing it and making the videos, especially for people who are coming in and stuff like that, and new players and things like that. I really enjoy helping them, and that's what makes it fun for me. Am I going to get on by myself to grind for money or something, or a ship? No. 1000% no. There's one ship in the game that I would like to own in-game with in-game currency, which is the 400i, and that's just for me just because I like it. But is it as useful for the price? No. But other than that, am I going to grind for it? No. The game's not there. It's too many bugs to grind, and I've been through too many wipes for any more grind. Now, if they didn't wipe, if they finally came out and said, like, for real, and it was trustworthy, and they said, we're not going to wipe anymore, would I play the game differently? Oh, 1000%. 1000%. Would I, like, decorate my hangar and stuff like that? Yeah, I probably would. I'd probably screw around with all kind of crap if they weren't going to wipe it. But knowing that 4.0 is coming up, and they're probably going to wipe it, yeah, I'm not grinding on this. This is for fun, for testing, to talk to you guys and stream, and to help people and show people what it's like to do some of this stuff that don't normally do it or are thinking about doing it, or maybe somebody who's trying to buy a vulture or whatever the cases. I don't know. But this is pretty relaxing. I'm not doing anything crazy inside Star Citizen right now that's not relaxing. Is it buggy? The map is crazy, and I don't have my salvage missions, which sucks because I would really like to play the salvage missions. But it is what it is. I knew before I bought the very first package that this game was really buggy and really terrible at times. I thought I was just, we were talking about it earlier. We talk about it all the time, like the 317 patch. 317, like, was worth every penny that I had spent on this game. I loved it. I hardly had, other than occasionally falling through those elevators, I had a blast. It was great. There was some decent, but it was not as bad as it was now. Like, I could land on the pads and I could refuel my ships, and other than the map, of course, that we had, the original map that was buggy. Other than that, I mean, it was fun. Played a lot of group stuff. The group stuff was a lot of fun. Yeah, Jess would grab the turtles from ArtCorp and rescue them. So every time there's a new patch, I always try to go grab a couple of turtles for her. She'll take them and let them go. She's the turtle rescuer, the turtle whisperer. All right, guys, we are almost at ArtCorp. Woo! We made it. I will be changing drives before I do that again. I saw that I had a civilian, like a B-class civilian, and I may try that one, because this is... I just hate that my military drives won't make it, like, A or B won't make it all the way to Crusader. You literally don't have enough fuel. I hate that. Yay! We made it. We made it. Where is it? Oh, right there. I was like, nope, that ain't it. Right there. Yeah, I've actually never played a Baldur's Gate, so I wouldn't even know what to expect in that game. I have watched videos of it. Actually, you know what? There's a guy at work who plays that with his kids, the Baldur's Gate. I need to give it another look. It seems like we like a lot of the same games, so maybe I need to give it another peek. I don't know if you've played it, but I can tell you a game that I really like, that I had a lot of fun with. I made a few videos. I just didn't plan on covering it, so the videos I did, I didn't have a path forward because I was like playing this and I was playing like 2 other games, so I kind of just didn't get back into it as much, but I really enjoyed it. Was I actually liked Cyberpunk 2077. I found that game highly entertaining. I liked doing all the mods and stuff like that, and I found the gunplay and the weapons like a lot of fun. It was kind of like a cross between my first-person shooters and sci-fi, which was like actually perfect for me. And there might be a time that I go back to that and give it another shot. I feel like Cyberpunk's just one of those games you've just got to be in the mood for. It's fun, but I don't know. Maybe I guess because of that, I think I played so much like when I was a little bit younger. I played so much like Grand Theft Auto and stuff that I think Grand Theft Auto kind of like just burnt me out on that type of game, and I feel like that's why I don't play it as much because I get that Grand Theft Auto feel from it. I do want to play it some more. I had those few videos that I did on it. I had a lot of fun making those. I need to try it again. All right, ATC, give me my landing pad. Okay, we gotta wait a second. There we go. About to say, I heard it click. Red Dead? Yeah. I played a little bit of Red Dead on Xbox. I didn't play it on PC. So, I also do a little bit of racing stuff. I in real life, I do some, like, I used to do car racing. I road raced for like 11 years in my Mustangs, and so I play some sim racing. I actually have a, it's not a super cheap wheel, but I have a pretty cheap wheel, but I have the whole seat and everything. So I still do that. I just don't do anything with it on here, so nobody knows. But I play some Forza and some Assetto Corsa. So hang on. I've got to, let's since I've got to get all this off. I did want to test this. I want to see if this works. Hang on. How many of these do I need to put on the, how much do I have in here? I've got 9. So I only need to put like 4 of these. Right? 4 of these? I need to put 4 of these on the cargo grid. No, I need to put, what am I talking about? I need to put like 9 of these on the cargo grid. There's 2. Let's take all the top ones. What is that? 4, that's 6. Let's take this. Let's chunk of these out. Alright. Let's get these on, if I can get these on the, like Doing good. We're doing good. Let's see. Let's eject. Let's auto eject and let's hit eject. We can. I think we're gonna sell. Let's sell these on the ship. Let's leave these on the ship to sell. So I can. I do love that they really worked in this cargo grid. This cargo grid works so much better. Come on, boxes. Easy enough. Ouch. Come on. Ah, I got this one stuck again. Alright, so this one's gonna... So we're gonna take this one and put it... So that's 12 on the thing. So right now there's a bug where I can't sell anything that's off-grid. So we're gonna put this on the cargo thing at least. Alright. Yeah. I think we're good. So let's lower this right here. Let's transfer this over at least. Select all. Move to warehouse. And down. Okay. So that's good. Let's move this on to the... Okay, let's close that. Let's move this back onto the pad and then let's store this ship at least. I think it... somebody told me it works a little better if you store the ship. So let's get this ship stored. And then we're going to go sell. We're going to go sell this stuff. Come on, ship. All right. Time to go sell. I really should have parked a little closer. That was kind of idiotic, but that's okay. We're in the middle. We're where it wants to be. Let's go make that fake Star Citizen money. And I'll have enough after all this to maybe buy an armor set now. Because they jacked the price up so much and everything. It's ridiculous. Scott, did you see how much it costs to buy railgun rounds in this game? Oh my god. It's stupid. Oh. I think I put like 20 rounds in it and it was like 70k or something like that. It's ridiculous. Off we go. I'll tell you what, this whole time, my water and everything did really well. I guess my guy likes this helmet or something. Normally, he's thirsting to death. Oh, we need to go to this tram. This is the tram I want. Alright, on our way to go sell some stuff. Let's see what we got. All right. "30 seconds. Come on, tram. Don't let me down."
Now arriving.
All right. Let's see if it lets me sell all this. So what I had 9, I had 13, like 22 SCU. Yeah, I think I had like about 22 SCU of RMC for the Vulture. So TDD. Let's go see how this is doing. All right. So, time to sell. Let's do the Vulture first and see what that looks like. That should be 12. All right, max. So, there's 172 estimated unload time. So, I should get 172. Yep, because it's only, yep, 712. Okay, confirm. We want that for sure. Success. Now, let's go to Area 18. Right? And we should... I don't want to sell any of that. Am I going crazy? I don't see my RMC. Okay, well, I guess so. I guess you can't sell the RMC. So if you store the RMC, you can't sell it from the TDD. Like I'm literally here. I've But I can sell this crap. But I can't sell my recycled material. So you're telling me I'm gonna have to go, I gotta go back down, load this back onto my ship to sell it? Dude, why is there so much broken? I guess I'll put in an issue council. Not that they've ever done anything with that. They've never fixed anything I've put in before. So I guess I'll do that. I'll put in a issue council ticket for that. Be great to have some of this stuff actually. Like for me, that's game breaking. This to me would be something that's game breaking. So if you come, if you did what all the entire new patch was all about, you pulled your RMC off, you put it on your cargo elevator, you lowered it down, you stored it in your warehouse, and then you come in here to go sell it at the terminal and it's not there. I mean, why would you ever do that again? Okay. So we got 200, well, we got 172. But I'm not going to let that go to waste. So we're going to go see if it actually works. We're going to actually call it back up, load it onto the ship, and resell it. But to do that, we're going to have to jump back on the tram. Yay. Hello, Mr. White Player. Mr. White Suit. I like that suit. Oh, man, I got the yawns. I do kind of want to try like one bunker. I really do. I think it would be fun to try. So I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get all this done. I'm gonna get all this sold. I'm gonna go transfer this back to my ship. I'm gonna get it sold, and then maybe I might grab a weapon and take a 1SC container with me and see what I can put in it. Captain, you sold it. Go back and look at your AUC. I sold what was on my ship. So when I selected the Drake Vulture, I sold 12 SCU. 12 SCU of RMC sells for like right over 172, and that's what I sold it for. So I did sell what was on the ship already, but I stored 9 containers in my general storage, and I didn't sell that. It only sold the 12 SCU. Because 22 SCU is not... Is that... Wait, is 22 SCU... Am I wrong? Did it actually sell and just show me the... That'd be fabulous if it did. I'd love that. No, that's right. 14, just over 14,000 is only 12 SCU. So I still have 9 SCU of RMC still stuck, like 140k. Yeah. Which begs the question, what's the point of the, like, that was the whole point of this patch, was to be able to drop my cargo on the cargo lift and actually sell it. Ah. But they'll fix it one day, right? They'll fix it maybe in 324.8 or whatever. So retarded. I'll never take it off my ship again. I'll just sell it from my ship from now on. So what I'll do is sell it, and then I'll go back to my ship and then undo the hopper and then sell, and then go ahead and resell that. Which sucks because if it's not even, because it won't, you can't even sell the stuff that's not on your cargo grid anymore, which sucks, right? So if I have like 18 boxes in that Vulture, it'll only sell the 12, which I hate. They've got a lot of updating to do in this patch as far as the cargo goes. So my first 2 times to do an actual one of those cargo missions, it's bugged out, so I don't do those anymore. Maybe in another patch I'll try it, but I'm not gonna try it again in this patch. It's just so much time Like, you spend so much time doing that, and then for it to just be bugged out at the end, it's just... I won't continue to do that. I feel like I did my test to help them. I tested. It didn't work, so...
Welcome to the ASOP
Let's see here.
vehicle
Let's
retrieval
call... Let's just call the vulture back up. The vulture's here. Let's retrieve it.
system. Your vehicle.
Okay. We're gonna have to take like a 4-hour run to the ship. But that's okay. Alright. Vulture's coming back up. So we're gonna have to go... Basically, we have to go... While that's doing that thing... We can at least run around this edge and see if my RMC is still in the hold over here. Because I was over there last time. I can see that it's shut. So I did send it down. Okay. So, right here, right? Let's send it down. Containers, commodity cargo. Right? Yeah, see, there's all my stuff right there. So we'll select all and we'll move it to elevator. That's just insane that you can't sell that. Like, why? And then we're going to bring it up. Like, how can you not test that and want to fix it? I'm definitely not walking that far, so we're going to get in the vulture and we're going to go park it over there. Yeah, but you can't sell the ones that aren't snapped to your grid. Tested that in depth. I can't sell anything that's not snapped to my grid, so I guess you could put them on your ship and not have them in the hopper and then just fill up your hopper so you could have the extra ones around. Because I can fit like 22, 23 SCU all around and then have another 13 in the hopper. So you could do that, and that's worth it because of the run, you know, making a run. I mean, it's definitely worth doing. It'll save you a lot of time. I watched somebody try to sell over at Crusader out of the reclaimer, so selling straight from the reclaimer ship, snapped to the grid, and it bugged out and wouldn't let him sell. So like I won't even pull my reclaimer out right now. I'm too afraid that I'm gonna waste all that time doing that and it's not gonna sell. I feel like I've seen it done a couple of times. I feel like it's been tested, so. All right. Let's get up. Close enough. Close enough. Let's just get these over here, and then I can just snap them. I'll run them back and snap them to the grid. I really can't wait till like when you do salvage, like you can actually salvage a ship and like all the stuff will be kind of like worth it. Like being able to take all the guns and components and have those items actually worth something, that would be like really great. I would love to have a reason to do that. But for what they sell for now, why would you? I mean, I'm not wasting my time to do, like most people, I'm not wasting my time to do that. The only use for them now is to kind of be able to load out your ship. Mining would be fun, but since you can't like remove the saddlebags and then refine those saddlebags, like especially in this patch, they glitch out through this elevator floor still. I called mine the other night. It might have even been yesterday. I called them, and I couldn't swap them out. Like they were like glitched through the floor. Almost every game loop is kind of bad right now. This is not their shining moment for patches for sure. But with 4.0 like right around the corner, I don't think they're going to work on this patch much. I think they were just trying to get it in. You're more of a mining guy? Yeah. Dude, mining would be so much fun. Like, if you could do the simplest gameplay, mining would be off the charts in this game. If you could just take a prospector and go out and mine and get your bags filled up and then have somebody come bring a cargo ship with extra bags, pull them off and take those bags and then go take them to a refinery to refine. Oh my god, can you can you imagine the gameplay? I would be mining all the time. All the time. But dude, every time I fill up my prospector and have to bring it back, I'm not, yeah, mining's not for me. I mean, even in the mole, I always feel like the mole should hold more than 96. All right, let me get my ship onto the pad so I can store this. That would be helpful. Like, I just want one game mode to like work. Like, honestly, I was super excited about this patch because my plan was to do like the standard cargo missions, like the 20 and 50k missions. Like, I wanted to do those in the Vulture. Like, I wanted to do those missions. And it was just really funny. I was just laughing when I logged in and they weren't even showing up, like the most basic thing. And dude, this patch is probably just as much of a letdown for me as like 3.18 was, just for the fact that my favorite thing to do is gone. This might end up being my my bunker patch. I might end up doing a bunch more bunker runs. Okay. I should have just went through the driver's door. That's what I was planning on doing, and I got to talking and forgot. All right. Let's store this baby. The Arastra will be in game changer for a lot of players. I am one of... The ship looks amazing. The only reason I'm not super hyped about it is because I'm not sure it's going to work like they're intending it to, right? Again, if you're able to sell those bags or like change bags on your ship and then drop them off at that ship or something like that as well, or have a way that when that ship gets filled up, you're going to be able to do everything. Like, I know like it has a refinery and stuff like that. And if it actually works like it sounds like it's going to work, it's going to be insane. But I really can't think of one ship out there that works like it should. Like the Reclaimer, its cargo bay and stuff, like it doesn't work like it's really intended to, fully functional. Like with all the scanners and stuff like that and the little terminals, none of that works. You know, the only ship that really works sort of is the Vulture. The Vulture kind of works, but it's super simple. You know, and it's like low scale, so it was easy to get. I think it was easier to get that ship to work. I'm just worried it's not going to work like it is. Always have hope. And I hope one of these days, like, I'll freaking just absolutely eat my words. I would love to eat my words. But I've been watching this game since 2012. And I haven't had to eat them yet. I've been watching it, following it since the day it was announced. Followed it all the way to 2016 when I felt like they had some gameplay that I could kind of get into. So in 2016 is when I bought in. And then, you know, here we are. And I mean, I don't think anybody's really had to eat their words yet about anything. I'm ready for them to bring something out and like all of us just go like, holy crap, they did something. Like dude, I'm so ready for that. I'm so ready to like log into a patch and be like, holy crap, this is awesome. This is so much fun. This is amazing. And even if the game keeps doing bad, it's like I'm one of those people who I'm still going to follow along in it. I don't have a ton of money invested in it, so if it sells good, I'm ready, and if it doesn't, I'm okay with that. I don't have enough invested that it's gonna kill me either way. You got in 2018. So you've been around for a while. I mean, technically, in hindsight, just, you know, just shortly after I got in, really. Because I think I got in like maybe late 2016. I think late 2016 is when I made your supporter. Dude, there is nothing wrong with that. I don't diss anybody. I don't care if anybody, like, I don't care if you spend $1,000 or $45 or $10,000. I don't diss anybody, because if it's your $10,000 and you're enjoying what this is, that's fantastic. It's all about the individual. I would never say anything about anybody spending a lot of money on it. It's their money. It's their disposable income. If they're getting their money worth, that is absolutely fantastic. I think like my money, I mean, I think $500-600 is a lot for a video game, and that's kind of about what I have in it, and I feel like I've gotten my money's worth out of it. I've had some very, very fun times in this game, and then I have times like kind of this patch where it's just not as fun. What's up? Was that Gobo? What's going on, man? Have enough time to reach the moment when this game won't have so many bugs. Well, they're not gonna bug squash. I mean, they've came out and said they're not gonna bug squash until they get this game like more complete. They're not gonna do it until they have server meshing, and then they're not gonna do it until they have what's it called, dynamic server meshing. So, I mean, we've got a long ways to go until they bug squash everything and then like optimize. I guess that's the word, optimize. I see you have been moving along pretty well without any mess ups. Yeah, so like traversing and stuff, the game is okay. Like getting to where you want to go is okay. But it's some of the bugs like I just put out a video today, and it's a workaround for rock mining, right? So you can only take the gems out of the rock and put them in a backpack. And then from the backpack, you can put it in a 1 SCU container. And then you got to move them out of the 1 SCU container. That's how you have to sell the gems. I mean, it's a big kind of process to get done. So 10 SCU. Another 144. So we got 172 and 144. So we're going to get 143. You've been playing since 2016, so you're with me, man. You're a veteran, so you should almost know this by now. I mean, you if you listen. So I watch all the ISCs, I watch all the SCLs, and this last week was a really good. Actually, the last 2 weeks have been pretty good, and if you listen closely to what they say, right now it's all about Squadron 42. A lot of it is, even though they're not saying that, like coming out particularly saying that, they really want to get that out. So there's a lot of people on that still. Once that's released, they will pay a lot more attention to what we have now, as far as the, being in the PU. But it's got a long ways to go. Like like server meshing is got a long ways to go. What I'm really interested in the next like kind of episode, I want to hear what they say and what they talk about the last tech preview test with 1,000 players. I really want to know what kind of data they got from that. And I really hope we start seeing more and more of those tech preview tests. That would be amazing. Would love to see that.
Stand clear. Doors are now closed. Now leaving the station. Stand clear.
Uh-oh, litter bug. Got those litters out. Captain, it really does, man. It does have a long way to go. I mean, there's so much going on. There's so many ships they haven't made. I mean, think about it. We don't even have like real capital class ships in the game yet, Like supposedly the Polaris is around the corner,
Now arriving.
but we don't really have that. And multi-crew gameplay was supposedly around the corner, and we don't have any of that yet. It does. It does. And so earlier, I don't think you were here earlier in the stream, like in the first hour, I was talking about this. So, like, we're pledging, right? We're pledging for this game, but you have to keep in mind that we're also pledging for them to make this software, to make this tech. And a lot of these resources are going into like this tech because they're going to sell that tech. It's not going to be just Star Citizen. I guarantee you, like this whole space engine, we've paid for them to develop and test and just do the engine. Yes, it's for our game, but that's tech they're going to end up selling. They're going to make a fortune if they can get this tech to work correctly. They're going to make a fortune off of just the tech. So it's not, for me, it's not just the game they're making. It's the game and the tech. So it's like two different fronts of things they're going to kind of sell. I mean, I know there's a lot of people, you'll hear a lot of people talk about like mismanagement and stuff. I don't know that it's so much mismanagement as it is they're trying to do a lot of things. Like a ton of things. Uh, it's the little things in this game, like these details, right? Like all these little details, like just in the floor, and like all the little details, like these vents and the smoke, and like the smoke coming out of like stuff like this in these vents, and you know, it makes it feel super immersive. But the world is just so like, I don't know. It always feels so empty to me. Like the AI, I don't feel like the AI are doing anything. They're just standing there. And I think when they start making those changes like that, so where the world feels more like, they talked about it recently about the animals, like they want the world to feel more lived in because of the animals. And I think that stuff like that is going to make a difference to it. But there's so many things like interacting. Like I remember I invited a friend to play, and they were in their, they woke up in their room, right? And besides that coffee pot and that one cup, like they couldn't interact with anything else in the room. And I think they were thinking it was going to be something like, what do you call it? Like things like Cyberpunk, or what's it called? Like Oblivion and things like that, where if there's a plate on the table, you can actually grab that plate. All these little items and things are things that you can take. And Star Citizen's not there yet, right? We can't, you know, they showed things like like in one of the older videos where they showed like the pen and things on the table, and we don't have that yet. There are items, and there's more items than there was like a couple of patches ago that you can actually, you know, get and put out. But for me, the marketing team is what really, I think the marketing team hurts the game overall, because like, for example, let's talk about this patch where they brought all these, they showed all these tables, right? And they showed all these beautiful guns laid out and all these magazines, and they talked about, and to anybody watching this video, you really thought that you were going to be able to do that. You really thought you were going to be able to like do all these things and lay all these things out. But what they're really saying from the marketing is this was what we intend it to be like, not what it's like now. And I wish that they would say that in their videos. I wish they would be more upfront about that. Because as somebody who is new, who doesn't know that, because I'm watching the video and I'm looking at it going, yeah, you can't do that. That's not in the game. You can't do that. That's never going to be in the game, because desync in the game will never allow you to be able to put guns and magazines and stuff on the table without them, like, you know, vibrating and going everywhere. And I actually I made a video about that not too long ago. And I even showed trying to put the guns on the table, and you'd put like 2 guns and you'd go to put the third one on, and the other 2 would just go flying off into the middle of nowhere. It's just not, it's not possible yet. But they make all these videos and all these like marketing things that make it look like you can. And I think it's just wrong. I think it's fake marketing. I know it's part of marketing. It's part of business. It's no different than going to a car dealer and them telling you, oh, this car is absolutely perfect. And then you get like 5 miles down the road and it falls apart, right? It's like our planet. It's our world. And I hate to see that. I wish there would be more videos, like as soon as like that stuff comes out, going, hey, if you saw this, don't believe this, because you're not going to be able to do this. Not yet. This is what we intend it to be like, and one day we will make it like this, but as of right now, we can't. But that's my rant. That's my rant on that. That's my 2 cents behind it. Obviously, I'm still playing. I like the game. I like Star Citizen. I like what it stands for. You get to do things in this game that you can't do in anything else. And it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous to the eye. It's gorgeous to look at. And sometimes when you're just cruising around playing the verse, it's absolutely worth it. And I think to anybody looking to buy into this game, I think for $45 to buy into it, I think it's worth the $45 to jump in. I do. I think if you like space, you like sci-fi, and you like Sims, I think you should pay $45 and support this project, because if they ever get to where they want to be, it's going to be unreal. I mean, it's going to bring so many communities and so many different players to it. But guys, it is actually 7 o'clock here, my time. This is when I was going to stop the stream. I really appreciate you guys. Captain Gobo, thanks for popping in. Scott, if you're still here, thanks for popping in and chatting. Everybody, you know, at the first part of the stream, I really appreciate you guys chatting as well. Appreciate that, man. You too. Thank you guys for chatting. Thank you guys for the support. It's been a lot of fun. thanks for listening to some of the rants at the end of this. I make it always sound like I don't like the game, and I do. And I mean, I'm here. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't play it. And that's kind of the type of person that I am. So if I tell you I'm not gonna play it, like probably something serious happened. Yep, you too, Captain. All right, guys. You guys have a good night, and I'll be probably streaming later this week. So if you want to catch a stream, I'm gonna be playing some Starship Troopers and stuff during the week. I'll see you then.